Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Cambridge Secondary 1 Checkpoint Paper 1 of October 2015. Code is 111201. Right, this is paper 1. In the first video, we did some questions, I think from 1 to 15. In this video, I will cover remaining questions. I hope you are getting all the questions, all the concepts. Before we start, I would like you guys to request, please subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed until now. And thank you very much for the support for those students who have subscribed to my channel. So let's start. So here we have question number 15. A teacher wrote this sum on the board. So this is the sum written on the board. She said, tell me a quick way to work this out without using calculator. So we need to do the addition without using calculator. Sum means addition, right? So if you don't have the calculator, so what we can do, we can find the easy way to get the maximum number of zeros for the addition. Like here, if you see, this last digit is 1. So if I add this 9 here, 9 plus 1, it will be 10. Then 6 plus 3, it's 9. So let me show you here so you can understand. 9.61, 0.39. So if you add 9 plus 1, 10, 6 plus 3, 9, then this one carry become 10, 9 plus 1, this becomes 10. So it will be easy. So luckily we got in the first chance this. It may not be true in others. So we can add these two. So these two answer will give you 10, right? So we will find another pair. We have four of the numbers remaining. Now see, this is 1 here and this is 9 here. So it's obvious, like 9 plus 1. When you add 9 plus 1, it is 10. 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1, 10. Again, when you add these two, it will give you 10. Now again, the remaining, when you add these, this will come again 10. 8 plus 2, 10. 7 plus 2, 9. Again, it gives you 10, right? So you can see that we have now 10 plus 10 plus 10. So answer will be 30. So explain, the question is explain how to do this, right? To do this, we can say, like, we can make the pairs. We can say, like, there are 3 pairs that add up to 10, right? So those pairs are, we can write it down, 9.61 plus 0.39. First we add this, then we have to add 2.71 and 7.29, then plus 5.28 and 4.72. So this will make our calculation easy, right? You need not to show the actual answer because you just ask us the method to do that, right? Now let's move to next question, number 16. Work out 3 over 4 divided by 9 over 10. So give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. Always remember to underline the keywords, right? So 3 over 4, division will be changed into multiplication, 10 over 9, right? So now we can simplify 3 with 3, 9. This can be divided by 2. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 5. So what are you left with? You are left with 1 times 5. So this is 1 times 5 over, you have 2 times 3. So this is 5 over 6. So our final answer is 5 over 6. Right? Now let's move to next one, number 17. solve this equation. So we have this equation. So first of all, you see there is a bracket, so we need to open the bracket first here. So 3 times 3, then 3 will be multiplied to both of them. So 3 times 3 it is 9, negative sign remains negative, 3 times 2 it is 6, x equals to 2x minus 11, right? So now solve means we need the value of x, so we are going to combine the like terms. Now I'm going to move 6x on other side and 11 on this side, so it will become 9 plus 11, this is 2x plus 6x, so this is 20 equals to 8x, right? So when you add these like terms, when we add the like terms, you get 8x here. Now we are going to divide by 8 because we just need the value of x, so this 8 and 8 get simplified. Now this 20, let me write it down here, x equals to 20 over 8, right? So divide by 2, we can divide it by 2, right? Then again by 2, 2 times 5, 2 times 2 is 4, so 5 over 2, or it may be 2.5. so final answer is 2.5, right? So that's it for this question. Question number 18, write down the whole number that is best estimate for. We have two questions here. This is square root 124 and this is cube root 124. So square root means that you know that we need the pair of 2 in that, right? So if I just try to get randomly, like 10 square is 100, right, which is not near to this, then 11 square is 121 and 12 square is 144. You should know all these square numbers. So now which one is nearest to this? If you see, this is 124 and this is 100, so difference of 24, so this may not be the answer. And then 121, you see this is 124, so there is difference of only 3 here, so this may be the answer. We can check for the next one. This is 144, again this is too far from there, so that is not the answer. So our final answer, this is, you see, 11 square is 20, 121, so that means this is the nearest answer, so our answer will be 11 here, right? Now the cube root may be, let's see, 4 cube is 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64, which is too far from 124. So let's see, 5 times 5 times 5, it is 125. So this, you see, the difference is only 1 here, so this will be the best estimate for that. So final answer will be 5 in this case, right? Now number 19, show the inequality x greater than 3 on the number line. So we have to represent this on the number line. So you see here, with x is greater than 3 means we have this side, all these numbers are greater than 3, but there is no equal sign. So what about 3? So this is the line of 3, right? So this is 3, so we need to make a circle here that shows that this 3 is not included. So that means this number 3 is not included, rest of the values are there. So if there could be like equal sign, then you will shade the circle, but there is no equal sign, it's just greater than. So we are going to make hollow circle and then arrow on this side to show that this is the inequality on the number line, right? Now number 20, in number 20 we have to change the currency here. $1 US is equivalent to 7.76 Hong Kong dollars. So we have US dollars, right? US dollar, and other side we have Hong Kong. I'm just writing shortcut Hong Kong dollars, right? So for this one US dollar is equivalent to 7.76 Hong Kong dollars, right? So work out how many Hong Kong dollars are equivalent to 500 US dollars. So US dollars we are given and we are looking for this one, right? So we can just cross multiply simply. X times 1 equals to 7.76 times 500, right? So let's multiply this one. As I told you in the previous videos also, whenever you see decimal, then you need not to carry decimal while doing the calculations. So like here 776, and I'm just going to multiply with 5. 6 times 5 it is 30, so 0 goes here, 3 here. 7 times 5 35, 35 plus 3 it is 38, so 8 will come here and 3 will go up there. Again 35 plus 3 it is 38. So you see we have here x times 1 is x, so this is 3880 we got by multiplying these 3 and 5. Then we have 2 zeros, right? Now we are done with the multiplication, but we have here decimal place. So two digits after the decimal place, so we are going to have 2 digits here after this. So these 2 zeros are gone, so final answer is 3,880 Hong Kong dollars. So this will go in the answer column here, right? I hope you understood. Before we move to next question, I would like you guys to request to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends if you liked it, and let me know if there is anything you need further explanation or you want to do any particular paper. I will try to help you guys. Question 21. The diagram shows two straight lines ABC and EDC. Here is ABC and here it is EDC. BC is equal to DC. You see BC, where is BC? BC is equal to DC. We are given with these two lines. So this line equals to this one, and then DB. DB is here is equal to DE, right? Angle EDB is 116. Everything is shown on the diagram. And this is written not to the scale. Not to scale means you are not going to measure anything. You have to calculate this. So the question is work out the value of A, B and C. So let's start. We can start with any of the angles here. So let me start with this one here, A, and you see this A and 160. They make 180. You see they are on the straight line. So that means A plus 116 degrees equals to 180. Subtract 116 from both sides, minus 116. So this and this is gone. So A is equal to 64. 180 minus 116 is 64. So A, we got value of A as 64 degrees, right? So once we got A is 64, right? So now you see, if you got this triangle here, in this this angle is 64, right? So then this is also 64, because this is now isosceles triangle. So this side is equal to this one, so that means these opposite angles are equal. So we got this angle as 64, right? So now we move to this side. Now this triangle, look at this triangle here. This is also an isosceles triangle. ED is equal to DB. We are given this, so that means if this is B, so this angle is also B, right? So now if we see here B plus B, it is 2B plus 116. So I will write here 2B plus 116 is equal to 180, because sum of angles of triangle add up to 160. So 2B is equal to 180 minus 116. So 2B is equal to 64 and B will be 64 over 2, which is 32. So we got B as 32 degrees, right? So we can put here B is 32. Now once we got B as 32, so now this B is now 32 degrees. So we are looking for C. Now see all these angles, these three angles, there are three angles, 1, 2 and 3. They add up to 180. So we will write down C plus 32 plus 64 is 180, right? So I can write down here C plus 32 plus 64 is equal to 180. This one here, full angle. C plus 32 plus 64, 180, right? So now C plus, when you add these two, 4 plus 2 6, it's 96 equals to 180. So C will be 180 minus 96, which is 84 degrees. So value of C is 84. So this was a bit tricky question. It was of 3 marks, so there were 3 angles to find out, so 3 marks. So go step by step, then you can easily do this question. Let's move to next one. Question number 22. The diagram shows two quadrilaterals Q and R on a grid. So you can see this is Q here, this is R here, right? Describe fully the transformation that maps quadrilateral Q onto quadrilateral R. So Q onto R. Remember this, it's Q onto R. So we are moving from Q to R. You can see from Q to R. So this shape is same, but this figure is enlarged. So this is an enlargement. So first thing that you are going to write down, this is enlargement. Okay, enlargement by scale factor. So if it's enlargement, we need a scale factor. So for the scale factor, we need to see how bigger the shape is. So this side is 1 square, right? So here it is 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. So this is 1. So that means the scale factor is 3, right? So this is 3 times bigger than that shape. So for that now we need center. So let's see what is the center here, how to find out center. For center we need 2 coordinates, x and y. So for that you just join the end points. Like I'm taking this vertex, same this vertex of that. So join lines here like this, right? Then I'm taking this corner, top corner. On other side also we'll take the top corner, this one, and then join a line like this. We can take this one, this corner, any corner you can do. Let's say take this one. 3 will be enough for that. So you see all these points, they are coming here at this point. We join at this point. So this is the center. So x coordinate here is 0 and y is 1. So center is 0 and 1. So that's it for this question. You can see again. Okay, so number 23. Work out 7.2 divided by 0.15. So first of all we will remove the decimals. 72 over 10. There is one digit after the decimal, so 1 0 after the after 1, divided by 15 over. So 2 digits. So what should come here? Yes, good, 100. So 15 over 100. Now I'm going to change this one, 72 over 10. Let's make this multiply. So when you change this division to multiply, so then we will take reciprocal of that. This is 100 over 15, right? So now you can simplify this. 0 and 0 get cancelled. So this and this can be simplified again. So even we can do first this one, 5 times 3, and this is 5 times 2, right? Then this 3 times 2 6, 4 24. So we are left with 224 times 2, which is 48. So our final answer is 48. Question number 24. Nasrin wants to find out how often people in her town visit to the cinema. She collects data from 10 people standing in the queue outside a cinema. Write down 2 reasons why the data she collects may not be reliable. It may be reliable, but we are going to find out the reason why it is not reliable. Now you see, we cannot make decision just asking from 10 people. She asked from one thing, she asked from 10 people only. And to whom she asked standing in the queue outside the cinema hall. So this is very limited. She asked very few number of people, and she just asked the people those who are already standing in the cinema hall. So they cannot she cannot make any conclusion, because these may be the people who usually visit to the cinema, right? So we can write down the reason. She could have collected, she should collect data from more people. Or you can say number of people asked is not enough. You can say number of people asked was not enough. Okay, right? So another one, she should collect data from, she asked just one day, so she should ask other people. Or you can say she should not ask people not waiting. She should ask other people also, rather than people waiting at the cinema. So there may be different reasons, so you can choose according to your own understanding, but it should be something sensible, right? So let's move to next question, number 25. A girl goes on a bike ride for 4 hours. The graph shows her journey, so you can see the journey. Find the average speed of the whole journey. So we have to find out the average speed. So you know that speed is equal to distance over time. You all know that, distance over time. So how much distance is covered here? You can see the distance is up to here 50. So distance is 50. How much time is it? This is in hours, it's 4. 50 over 4. So when you divide this 50 over 4, you can simplify to 25 to, this is 25 over 2, which is 12.5. So our final answer is 12.5 kilometer per hour. So you can see this question, at first sight it seems like it's very hard, but it's very simple. You just need to find out distance and time from the graph, and then just use that in the formula. You will get the speed. Question number 26. Said has 6-sided dice. His dice is numbered from 1 to 6. He throws this dice 300 times, right? He gets 590 times. Work out the relative frequency of throwing 5. So it's very simple. It will be 90. He is getting 590 times, or total number of throws is 300. So 90 over 300 simply. So you can leave answer here, or you can simplify. It's 9 over 30, or 3 times 3 10. It is 3 over 10. So final answer is 3 over 10, right? Now number 27, x and y are positive numbers. X and y are positive. See, positive is bolded here. Here are some statements. We are given these statements. Write the letter of each statement in correct column in the table to show whether it is always true, sometime true, or never true. First one has been put in for you. So always true is A. Like how it works actually. See, read this question carefully. X and y are positive numbers. Let's say this is 4 and 5. 4 times 5. 4 times 5 is 20. So this is 20 is always greater than 0, right? So that's why it is always true. There is no way that it can be negative. Now x and y. So we are not given which number is greater. So x times y is less than x. Obviously when they are positive numbers, if they are positive numbers, then it will be less than this, but it depends. Like let's say, let me give you example. So if we are taking 4 and 5, 4 times 5 it's 20. 20 is always less than 4, right? But one of the numbers may be 1 also. Like if you have 1 times, let's say 5, so this will be 5. Answer is 5, right? But x is 1 here. So if it's 1, so it cannot be 1. It cannot be less than this. So this is not possible. So but if we take 5 this way, if we are taking 5 times 1, 5 times 1 is 5, but then it may be less than. So it depends. 5 times it is 5. Now x is 5. So it is 5 here, but again it is not less than that. So again it's not working. So that means it may be true sometime and it may not be true. So it will be here sometime true. Now see, x divided by y less than y. It also may not be true. It will all, because you can see by taking some examples. So like what example can I give you? Let's say 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5, is less than y. So this is greater than y. So it is not true here. So that means it is sometimes true. Never true, x divided by y less than 0. So it can never be true, because x and y both are positive numbers. If x and y are positive numbers, so answer cannot be negative. So it's never true. So D will come over here. So that's it for this question. This paper. So this was the last question of this paper. I hope you guys understood every question. If there is any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section. If you liked this video, please press the like button and share it with your friends, and please support by subscribing the channel, and tell your friends also to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much. God bless you guys.